TakeTones.com. TakeTones.com.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Chick Smooth. Oh man, let the games begin, you guys. Let the games begin. So it looks like Joe Budden is starting a new podcast with Ice and Ish. Either that or this is going to be Patreon content, but I believe this is going to be a new podcast with just those two guys. If you guys don't know, Ice and Ish were filling in for Rory and Mal while they were out on vacation. Wink, wink. And fans seem to love them. At first, during the first 2 weeks, a lot of people was like, yo, we want Rory and Mal back. Bring back our boys. But then, later on, fans started to get used to them. They started to say, yo, these guys are more open. They're more honest. They don't have any industry ties. They can speak freely about anyone and anything, which is a pretty fair point. They were being honest. They were being truthful. They gave actual opinions, actual insights. And I think Joe probably saw this and he's seen how people are now reacting to the recent episodes with Rory and Mal, pretty much saying, yo, you don't really need Mal on there. But again, I think Joe is just going to keep him on the podcast just to be loyal. He doesn't want to be the one to tell Mal, yo, you gotta go. So I think he's going to create a whole new podcast, with just those two guys. Now, if you guys don't know, Mal really doesn't like Ice. For some reason, he's been taking shots at him. And he also tweeted, somebody tweeted Mal saying, yo, Ice dresses better than you. And he was like, what? He really took offense to it. So Mal really doesn't like Ice. And obviously, he did not like the fact that Joe actually replaced him. If you guys haven't heard the first podcast that they came back, that was a huge issue with Mal. He was like, yo, you should have shut the podcast down. You shouldn't have tried to find replacements for us. Again, not really understanding that this podcast is a multi-million-dollar business. And if you miss one or two episodes, you're pretty much missing out on a ton of money. So I'm not sure how Mal is going to react to this. And you guys can also attest to this. Mal has been looking a little bit uninterested the last couple pods. Hasn't really been saying that much. Again, this is just a whole mess, to be honest with you guys. I'm not sure what needs to happen here. I think Joe should just find a way to let Mal go. It's at that point, it's like when you've been working somewhere for so long and then you have one issue that just rubs you the wrong way and you're never pretty much the same. That's when it's time to leave your job. So I think that's what's going on with Mal here. I think the fans have noticed this. I think Joe is also starting to notice this, that he's bringing down the energy, right? We went from enjoying and having normal conversations to now this awkward feeling with Rory and Mal being back. Again, this is going to be interesting to see how Joe handles all of this situation. And if not, they'll just keep Mal and, he'll just tell the fans, yo, get over it. I'm not removing Mal from the podcast. But yeah, let's see. But it does look like Joe is planning on starting a whole new pod with Ice and Ish, which is pretty good because it's going to cater to two different audiences. Like I told you guys personally, I wasn't a fan of Ice and Ish. I just feel like they weren't that funny to me. The conversations, there wasn't really any inside jokes. But some people seem to love them, and that's fine. Tell me what you guys think about this, man. Would you guys listen to this podcast with Ice and Ish over the normal one with Mal and Rory? Why or why not? All right, post comments below, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later.